Hello and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. My name is Mogdog and today we're doing a little bit more Storm League. It has been a frustrating day for recording for me. First two matches didn't even make it through the draft because a member of the enemy team in both of those quit at the very end of the draft, so that kicked it off. Then I had a match with a robot Lily for the entire game. That was infuriating. Robot Lily against Medivh is not something you want. I'll tell you that. Robot Lily's fast feet make Polybomb so effective, and he realized that she was a robot, that we had her on like ping to follow us, and he would just Polybomb her every single time and hit her with a Q. And it was guaranteed to spread the Polybomb every time. Every single time. It was rough. Then I had a couple of games of super toxic people, and I won one match to deny the demotion game, but I forgot to press start recording on that. So it's been fun. It's been fun. So whatever we get on this one is what we get. Is what we're sticking with. Diablo is banned, and I'm gonna have to tank. I may go for like a Stitches or something.
Oh, this is my jam!
So it begins.
Asmo Daniel.
I bring the mega death.
An Asmodan and an ETC. I'm thinking Johanna. Thinking about going Johanna.
Wait till they get a load of me.
I'm gonna just lock so Lunara and Rexar can be kind of sleepers, I guess you could say. They have the option to change their picks. You don't really want to pick your solo laner before the enemy team on one like this. I mean, you can with a good solo laner, right? But then you run the risk of them just picking a solo laner that can easily counter you. But luckily we're looking at a Rexar who's not really easily countered by anybody right now unless you send multiple people. And then we have Lunara there, which I just took away one possible blind. And you don't really want to pick up auto attackers early either, because they're easily countered. Auto attackers are fairly easily countered. You have blinds, you have attack speed slows, and then just crowd control. All three of those are really bad for auto attackers, whereas with a mage, it's only crowd control, right? Attack speed slows don't matter to you, and blinds don't really matter to you. I mean, it's nice to get your auto attacks in with a mage, but you can live without them. So that's why I locked in when I did, because I didn't want us to pick the Lunara and just get her countered right then and there. So there's who my blind is going on every time.
I hear the call of the wild.
And the enemy team needs either a bruiser, they need a solo laner, unless they're going to make Asmodan do it. And Asmo's going to have a hard time against Rexar, if Rexar knows what he's doing. So they either need a solo lane, they're either going to take a solo laner or another damage dealer. Malthael. That's not a bad pick against Rexar, because Malthael kind of messes up Misha really bad, and if you mess Misha up really bad, Rexar is going to have some trouble. I guess Rexar could be okay, depending on his talent picks. Like,
Prepare for combat.
he could be fine. Oh, I forgot I had this wolf. Look at this wolf. He's got a little beard. Why does the map look different? Did they change the map? Oh my god, it's so big. It's so much bigger. This feels so spacious.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Look at it. Look at it. It's so big now and pretty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight well, heroes.
I'm thinking about going Reinforce for the Raynor and the Malthael. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's way too big now. I don't like it. I don't like. Got the blind on both Malthael and Raynor. Raynor's just poking me. Trying to keep the blind going on Raynor there. Just use my Unstoppable to get out. And to keep my health up. We did no damage to anybody that mattered. We just focused ETC the whole time. I need healing. I'm just trying to stay near Lucio and get some health.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
I'll take more where that came from. I will defend my clan.
I'm trying not to go in the towers, is all I'm doing right there. Yeah, the map is so big now. I'm not a fan.
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power. And lay waste to this forsaken kingdom. An excellent strike.
Good kills. We need to go down to bot lane.
Heal, friend.
The map is so big now.
I like it.
I do need mana and health. Lucio totally screwed that up. We would have killed ETC right there if Lucio didn't boop him. I'm gonna empower Condemn. Go refund me some mana and reduce the cooldown. I'm kind of trying to wait for my fountain here. But we do need to roam up here and maybe try to get a gank. Nope. He just ran that way. Blind on him, screws him big time.
I'll have to tell the Dryads about this.
Their ETC's missing more of his power slides than he's hitting. That's good. I now have health and mana, so that's nice. I'm gonna head down. Just interrupting the healing from Morales there. I didn't really need to do that though.
Choose a talent.
Made him miss his big hit right there. I really need more out of my team right here. Like, in a big way. I can still blind here. Alright, I ate some more damage there. I need to heal. I need to heal. I need to just leave. We're gonna increase punish slow. Like, the next dunk kills me, probably. Good stun, good boop. That might be a kill. Doesn't look like it is, though. Yeah, we're getting value out of Rexar right now. He's gonna be in some danger, though. Raynor on the way. And I'm gonna head down to bot. And maybe get some kills here. Oh, I forgot my music was off. Alright, I took some damage, but... Unstoppable. Oh, that was barely in time, though, that unstoppable. Was barely in time for me to live. I was banking on it, though. It was the only way I was going to survive.
Well done here. The horde marches on.
I think a lot of people underestimate Johanna. I really do.
Where are they?
Ah, knockback. Knockback got me. Saved Morales. We could have killed her. I'm gonna stay here. I'm just holding back this lady.
Choose a talent.
Well done. Defend my clan.
We'll just go ahead and stun him. We'll take the blessed shield.
Break your
Double kill. Next kill.
Get us a little health from that regen glow.
Killing
Lucio's
spree.
topping us off. I'm just gonna clear this lane.
bring me to the fight.
I think I'm gonna stay. Nah, I'm gonna head up. I should have roamed up with them, but I thought they were gonna stay, the enemy. If he leaves, I'm gonna go in on this. Head into the bot lane. No, not gonna help. Alright. I'm gonna go get bot. ETC did not see me rotate. Yeah, everything's so much bigger now. I saw something about they were planning on changing this, but I didn't know they actually did it. I don't remember downloading anything for it. Crazy. Alright, we have to go up top.
Feels good.
Your friends will rue this day.
Alright, I'm coming down to my team. Oh, good stun.
Enemy slain.
There we go. Good job, team. I'm gonna head mid.
Double kill. Choose a talent.
Nice.
I tried to dismount him there, but he juked me. It's okay, we got the dragon though.
Glorious victory.
Just keep blinding. I need to make sure the blinds are on Malthael for this. I'm gonna take the spinning hammers here. Oh, every time I'm about to blind him, he knocks them away.
Feels good. Thunder. Bring me to the fight.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
Ooh, good mosh. But they had no one to follow it up, so kind of a waste of a mosh. I blinded the Malthael there, so I could get out. Just keeping the blinds on Raynor. I might die.
He's impressed me, hero.
Just interrupting Morales' heal there.
Double kill.
I'm out of mana. There's not much left for me to do here. I missed.
Mayhem.
It's okay, we got
Your
him.
enemies fall.
Right, I'm going full back.
In my absence.
Camps. I need to hit, what is it, 4 people for that? I'll get it eventually, but... And when I get it, it becomes a 90% slow, so it's practically another stun. It's just hard to get sometimes for that talent, the subdue.
Another chance to prove yourself worthy. Do not squander it.
Time to die.
I'm not really wanting to waste all my mana on this camp, so I'm just gonna auto attack it.
Oh, we are in the groove.
Take hold of the shrines. Earn the Dragon Knight's power. Well done.
It's okay, we got Lunara on him. He's just giving her damage there. Ah, I was trying to hit him with that hammer that was spinning, but I missed.
Feels good.
Oh boy, that's a stem to Raynor. Time to retreat.
That was rather entertaining. Choose a talent.
Awesome. Feels good.
Alright, we're doing okay. I'm gonna go Imposing Presence, so it'll slow the attack speed of any auto attackers who attack me. Just using the hammers, you can use them to kind of, if it hits somebody down here, it should reveal them to me. I'm not looking to engage here. We're 2v3 right now.
I like it. Blood and thunder. Good heal.
You're killing.
Damn, they got me. I could have used my Iron Skin there, but I didn't think about it that time. I was just trying to... I used the stun instead. If I used the Iron Skin, I probably got away. Ooh. Nice combo. Good kill. Mop up the Raynor. Let's go. This is a 4v3 and we're gonna win it. Good job. Good job. Hey, I would like to start this bottom camp, but he's gonna take the dragon too fast for them to get on it. It's fine.
Incinerate all who oppose this realm's rebirth.
That was awesome. That was awesome down here. I thought for sure we were gonna have to retreat, and then we were gonna have to like kind of reset, just posture around and wait for the team to get back together, wait for me to respawn and all that. But nah, it was good. It was good. Team really made it happen there. I like it. I like that, getting a little extra damage on that mid fort, but still moving down towards the keep. Only tanking one tower at a time. One of the things that I see a lot of dragons do is just tank both towers every time. The blinds going.
This strength is
I'm trying to save my Iron Skin because I know a Mosh is going to be coming here in just a second. Oh, alright, here we go. I was ready for it. Attack speed slows.
Impressed me here.
Pushing the Raynor back.
What was that?
Oh man, we're taking so much damage though. We should leave. I'm half health. Misha's almost dead. We could do this. I'll watch the bush.
Feels good.
Choose a talent.
Charge forward.
I don't think we push with this. We don't have Luna here. I think we should go take this.
Find these mercenaries into our service.
It's personally. 'Cause we're 4, soon to be 4v5. Okay, I'm going indestructible. Yeah, we should leave.
Bind these mercenaries into our
The
service.
shrines awaken once more. Who will wield the Dragon Knight's ancient strength?
They may come down here. She's bringing the Wisp down, though. They're mid, so we're good. We're safe.
Double. A glorious victory.
Oh, here they come.
Avenge my husband. Earn his power.
This is
and
4v.
destroy
This
your
is
enemies.
3v5. We gotta wait.
Was off double kill.
Where that came from?
To my side.
Try and get body blocks going.
Quad kill.
Good job. Let's push for the keep. Lunara can go get the dragon.
Dryads about this.
I'm just gonna sit back and heal up for a minute.
Killing spree.
Easy keep. Good job, team, on that fight. It was a good fight. This might be GG.
That keep is no more.
Well done. Like it.
Make your enemies suffer as I have.
I'm backing away because he's gonna mosh. Never mind, he's not gonna mosh. Like, Johanna's really good against ETC
Well deserved.
because sometimes you just get lucky and you have your W going right when he moshes, and you're in the mosh but you still interrupt it. But you also have the Iron Skin, so if you see it coming, you can react to it, push your Iron Skin, and then get the time for your W, or even blind the enemy team first, then use your W, so your team doesn't take a lot of damage. I just like Johanna into ETC, and that skin on Johanna is so good. So good. Alright, stats. Here we go. So let's see, let's look at the tanking here. ETC, 98k, but he also has 7 deaths. 89 for yours truly. 75 for Rexar, not too bad. Kerrigan, 66. She also has 75,000 hero damage. It's pretty awesome. She was landing some sick combos though. She was landing like 3-man combos there. Malthael with the most damage overall, however, with 96,000. And then Lunara right behind Kerrigan there with 74. And then the next highest is Asmodan with 63. Raynor with only 57. Not too bad. Not too bad. Damage-wise, the teams aren't too far off of each other. Not really. They're pretty even. Let's see. Where's the big difference? Looks like healing. Healing is the big difference here. 119,000 from Lucio. I'm usually a little worried when I see a Lucio because we all know the Lucios that cause losses. They're the ones who think that just because they have their boop, that they have to charge in and use it. This one didn't do that. He used it pretty strategically for the most part. I mean, I saw a few times where he rushed in, but he was pretty safe to do so. And if you're on a Lucio and you're against an enemy team that just has a lot of crowd control, then just hold back. Just play it safe. It's better for you to be alive and healing the team, you know? But the enemy team doesn't have a huge amount of crowd control, but if Lucio, like, stepped up too far and got power slide into a mosh pit, that could be death for him. So I think he played it pretty well, though. He used his boops nicely, I think. I don't know what that ability is actually called. I just call it Boop. Let's see. Morales was 78,000 healing. Not too bad, but I was working very hard to try and make sure I caught her on the edge of all of my stuns. Like, a lot of people get into the mindset when they see a Morales on the enemy team that they have to go straight for her and kill her. But if you have a decent amount of crowd control and you have decent range on that crowd control, for instance, Rexxar with Misha can go pretty far. And then my stun as well is pretty sneaky in a way, I guess you could say, because a lot of people will see me start using it away from them and won't notice that I'm moving towards them to catch them on the edge of it. And all you have to do is stun Morales. If you can just keep stunning her over and over again, you'll keep interrupting that beam. It goes onto a cooldown for a little bit, and that was part of why I took the Empower Condemn. It lowers the cooldown for every enemy hit, so if I hit their entire team with a Condemn, I can probably pop off another Condemn almost immediately and just shut down her beam as soon as it starts up again. So we didn't really have to focus on Morales. That was also why I chose Blessed Shield, because my mindset was more, I'm going to interrupt Morales' beam and let my guys kill her damage dealers, instead of having to try and rush my Lunara and my Kerrigan in on her. So this way we can play it a little safer, right? As a team, we can play it a little safer and still get the kills and still not have to worry about Morales. But we did have the option to dive her with Rexxar and Kerrigan. We had a pretty well-rounded comp as far as dive and not dive. Like, we have amazing peels with Johanna, pretty decent initiates as well with Johanna. But the thing about Johanna initiates is they're easy to see coming. She has to walk into the middle of your team to do it, right? Rexxar helps with the initiation with Misha. Misha moves pretty quick. And then we have the Kerrigan with her, what is it called? The Ravage, so she can jump in. And then we also have Lucio to give us move speed. So we had really good initiate without having a ton of dive heroes, which is pretty awesome. That's one of Lucio's biggest strengths, is he can take a team that isn't necessarily a dive team and turn it into a dive team. But a lot of Lucio's kind of are too busy diving the enemy team alone to really do that as a team, right? But we did really well diving as a team, and Lucio was doing really good with his speed boost too. There were a couple of times where I noticed him using the speed boost so we could chase down a kill, or even just get deeper into the enemy team. Like, he was swapping it mid-fight. It was pretty good. You don't see that too often with a lot of Lucios. This is a good one. I like him. I like his play. Anyway, let's look at some talents here. I'm very interested in Rexxar and Kerrigan, as well as Azmodan, Raynor, and that's about it. I decided to go with the Reinforce at level 1 because they have they're very auto attack heavy with the Malthael and the Raynor, and every time I use an ability, I get a block stack, which doesn't seem that big of a deal, except I can charge them up while I'm in the lane because it stores up to 3 stacks. And then during the fight, I'm getting these condemns off pretty quickly if I'm hitting lots of people. And every time I use an ability, I get more stacks. So I'm not sure if these usable abilities count towards it. I've never paid attention to it, but they very well might. I doubt that they do, though. Anyway, let's look at Kerrigan here. She went with the Fury of the Swarm. You get some more assimilation shields and some splash damage. The kinetic fulmination to increase the damage of her W. Boundless Fury, so she can keep on jumping, keep on ravaging, keep on getting those assimilation shields and the splash damage. Went with the Ultralisk for the crowd control. Chrysalis, just in case she got a little things got a little scary, and the painful spikes, which pairs very well with kinetic fulmination, and the upgrade of the Tarrasque, so that the Tarrasque just makes the Ultralisk into something that either you must kill, or if you ignore it too long, you're going to be in trouble, kind of thing. And the enemy team was ignoring it for the most part. So it's a good way to kind of take damage off of your team as well, taking the Tarrasque, because when they kill, if they kill the Ultralisk, they're very tempted to go for the Chrysalis that the Tarrasque leaves behind when it dies. She was also using it to peel. I noticed that as well. Rexar going with Unleash the Boars and Kill Command, 2 of my favorite talents in the whole game. Went with Aspect of the Beast. I said Bisha. I mixed Beast and Misha. He went with Aspect of the Beast. He actually went with Aspect of the Hawk here, instead of picking up the increased charge damage, which is fine, because he gains a ton of attack speed there. Then he went with, I mean, the charge damage is really good for squishy heroes. Like if they have a Li Ming or something like a Genji, that does a ton of damage to them. But in this case, they were pretty beefy and had a lot of self-healing, so I definitely think this was the right call. Then Thrill of the Hunt to gain some move speed, and Hunter-Gatherer. Hunter-Gatherer would not have been my call. I would have probably went with the one where Misha heals on auto attacks if I was going to have to solo lane against Malthael. That would have probably been the one I would have went for. Anyway, let's see here. Raynor, Ace in the Hole. Good call. Malthael has slows. ETC has... he has slows and stuns. Lieutenant Morales, I think, has mini stuns on her knockback. So he's got decent amount of crowd control to keep that Ace in the Hole running. Behemoth armor... Unstable Compound gives himself, allows him to proc his own Ace in the Hole off of his critical hits. Giddy Up to gain some move speed, and the Bounty Hunter for increased health damage. Good call against a Rexar Johanna team, but with my blinds, I was doing a pretty good job of making sure they were either on Raynor or Malthael or on both Raynor or Malthael. I didn't waste very many shooting them at like Morales or something. I did a few, because it does deal some damage, and if Raynor or Malthael was either dead or not there, or was still on the way, then I felt safe doing that. I'm not sure how many stacks Azmodan got up to. I'm fairly certain it was a pretty decent amount, though, because I got hit with a lot of them. He point-blanked me a number of times. And then having a Rexar on your team is also a little bit detrimental into Azmodan, because it's a good source of stacks, right? It's really hard to see the dunk coming in with Rexar and dodge it with both characters, Rexar and Misha. It's doable, it's just, it can be difficult. I imagine Azmodan had a pretty good amount of dunks off of our team. A good amount of stacks. Not a bad match, pretty one-sided, but it was enjoyable, at least. I feel like my team just played really, really well in this match. I don't think the enemy team necessarily did anything horribly wrong. I just think we outdrafted them, is what happened there. I don't remember how early Morales was picked, but I'm pretty sure it was before I picked my tank. And if you're gonna pick Morales, you want to let them pick their tank first, or maybe pick some of their damage first. You want to try and hold off, because they're just going to counter you so hard. It's similar to like auto attack heroes, how you want to kind of pick them later so you don't get countered hard. You kind of got to do that with Morales too. There are some heroes within other groups, I guess, within healer, tank, bruiser, whatever, that you kind of want to hold off on and wait until a little later to pick, or you're going to get countered really hard. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm so hungry. It is lunchtime, and I still have other stuff I have to do today, and I still need to record a Sekiro today. Oh boy. It's gonna be a busy day. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I will be streaming next week, and I hope to see you there if I am able to. We will see. See you then.